Welcome back to Therapy Designs. If you're new to this channel, my name is Kelly, and this channel is all about teaching you how to create print-on-demand designs that sell. And be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video because I have another 5 bonus niches for you. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can do this design right here, or more specifically, this style of design. Obviously, you can use the style a lot of different ways. This is similar to a video I showed you before using that university style one, but this one has a different kind of outline and it has the words in the middle of it. So if you're not sure how to do this, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. It's pretty easy. I am showing this right here on a Gildan sweatshirt from, well, they sell it on Printful, and I think Printify has the Gildan sweatshirts too, and this is the sand color one. So this is very Etsy friendly for this time of year. Of course, you don't have to do it on a sweatshirt. You can do it on a pillow or a tote bag or anything else. But I do want to show you just how you can go ahead and do this kind of style of design so that you can recreate this. So to do that, I'm just going to jump over to Canva's home page. And on Canva's home page, we are going to start with custom size. And I'm going to do my usual 4500 by 5400 pixels. That's the most versatile. It's the standard t-shirt size, and it does ensure that when you print, it prints at above a 300 DPI. So for this one, because I'm specifically have a color shirt in mind, I want that sort of tan shirt, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of almost start with that really light tan background there, just so I can see how this is going to look. So the first thing I'm going to do is get that big cozy going on. And so to do that, I used one of the apps for text warping, which is Typecraft. And so on here, what I would do would go to the left-hand side, go over to apps. Now there's a ton of apps, again, that you can search through, and they're constantly adding new ones. So if you haven't looked through it recently, look through it again, because odds are there are some new ones that you guys haven't seen yet, because they're just constantly coming up with a bunch of them. If you've already used it, then it'll be saved under your apps, or you can go ahead and do a search here for Typecraft. So I have it under my apps, and it's this one right here with the craft kind of curved like that. Now this is a good one. It lets me warp it. It doesn't have all the features that I wish it had, but it's pretty good. So we're going to start with the text, and for that, it's going to be just cozy. So pretty straightforward. And then we're going to pick a font. Now we can choose through the fonts that they have. Right now, I don't think you can upload your own, but that's okay. The one that I like to use for the university style stuff is, it's Deuce. Let me see if I find it right here. Deuce right here. That's the one that I think works best for the university style. And so that's the one that I'm going to be going with. So once I've picked my font, I'm going to go ahead and select colors. I'm going to go ahead and pick the color that I want to have right here. And so what I'm looking for is going to be sort of a browner color, something maybe a little bit more into the orangey shade as opposed to the red shade. Nothing too dark, maybe something like that is going to look good. And then I'm going to scroll down. I can see it here. I'm also going to do an outline. And so I'm thinking I'm going to outline it. And the easiest thing to do would just be to make that solid white, something that I can easily duplicate to there. So now it's got a white outline. And I can see how big I want that outline to be, maybe a point of 2. And now I want to make this nice and tall. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with the center dot. And for the center dot, what I'm doing is essentially selecting my height. So this is going to tell me how high I want the letters to be. And so once I've selected my general height, then I'm going to go ahead and do the mirror points, and I'm going to do the horizontal mirror points. Now, once I do that, then I can move these top and bottom dots, and it's going to mirror on both sides. So I'm going to come up, and I'm kind of eyeballing the curve right here, but it's going to go something like that. And then I'm going to take that bottom, and it's going to come down. And again, I'm kind of eyeballing the curve here, but it's going to be something along those lines there. So there is my cozy. And at this point, I can see if I want to, change the outline, maybe make it a little bit thicker there. I like that. If I want it to be a little bit taller or more narrow. Right now, I think this is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add this to my design here. And I'm going to blow it up nice and big. And so that looks pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, and because it doesn't usually let me edit it. It just kind of takes me back to here. I'm going to go ahead and just save this. So I'm going to put cozy, and I'm going to go share, download. It's a transparent background. It's a PNG, and I'm just going to go ahead and download it. So pretty straightforward. Then I'm going to go ahead, go over to the left-hand side, go to uploads, and I'm going to upload it. Perfect. So here is my uploaded version. I'm going to go ahead, just hit add page, put my uploaded version on the second page here. That's a little bit easier. And now what I want to do is go ahead and put an outline around it. And the outline is going to be the same color as the text. So what I'm going to do here would be to go edit, go to shadows, go to outline. And now I want to copy this brown shade here. And so I can go ahead and just copy this and go back to my edit, go back to my shadows, and we're going to paste that in. There we go. And that looks pretty good there. And I can also, you know, look at it and decide if I want that outline to be any thicker or thinner. I mean, I think it looks pretty good there. Right now it's set at a 25. I can make it a little bit thinner here. So maybe like a 17, and that's just going to give me a little bit of extra space. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the shirt color here actually just plain white, because I'm going to do a background remover, and what I want to do is get rid of all of the white there. And I can do this in multiple steps, or I can do this in one step. I might go ahead and see if I can just throw the season on here and do this all in one step and see if it comes up. Oops. I need to do that. I'm going to hit T on my keyboard. That's going to come up with a text box. I'm going to go ahead and write season right here. Now season, I'm going to want to be in a little bit of a script font. And so you can pick any script font you want. For this one, I did one that I had gotten off of Creative Fabrica, which is this apricotsy. I like it. It's a fun script font just because it's a little bit bolder, but still easy to read. And it would go something like this over the front. Now I'm going to make it a slightly different color. So what I'm thinking is, again, another shade of brown, but maybe we go with something a little bit either lighter, maybe a little bit more saturated there. So I'm thinking, depends how gray I want it to be, something like that might work. And then what we would do would be to outline this, go to effects, go to outline, and make this outline white. And then of course I can play with the thickness of this outline too. I kind of want it to be close to the same thickness as this white line here so that it looks pretty even. And so that's at 29 right there. That's not bad. And then I'm just going to line it up wherever I like it. So that looks pretty cool there. So now to get rid of the white, we're going to do a background remover. I'm going to have to save it as is. Otherwise, if I was to put it on that tan shirt that I showed you earlier, it's going to look like this, and you're going to get all that white. Instead, I want to cut that white out. So to do it, I'm going to make the background color the same white. We're going to go ahead and hit share. I'm going to download. This time I do not want the transparent background, so I want the whole thing. I'm going to pick page 2 for this. I'm going to hit done, and we're just going to go ahead and download this as is. Perfect. And then I can go over to upload files. Make sure I get the right one here. I'm going to upload that. Perfect. There it is. And so it's a little hard to see here. I'm going to add another page. I'm going to go ahead and make this page that tan color that I had for the top. That way you can see when I bring this down, we can see the light background here. I'm going to make that nice and big. And then we're going to try background remover and see if this works. Now, usually I don't have a problem. If it doesn't work, I might have to do it in 2 steps with the cozy and then the season. But actually, it looks like it worked just fine. So I got rid of all that white, and now I have that awesome cutout. So that actually just worked perfectly. Size it however I want it, put it wherever I want in the page, and now it would be ready to go up on a sweatshirt or something. So I would title this then Cozy Season, and then I would download it. So download, it's a PNG. You do want the transparent background. You only want page 3, done, and download, and now what you have is ready to go on whatever you want to put it on, whether it's a shirt or sweatshirt or tote bag or pillow or blanket or whatever. It will be ready to go on there. And so pretty quick and easy, but it's a cool technique that you can do, you know, a bunch of times over with different words. And so it's, you know, it's easy, it's simple, and it's very trendy and very popular right now. If you have questions about this, drop it in the comment section below. I try to get back to everybody as quickly as I can. If you have video requests, you can throw those in the comment section below. I'll see if I can get you added to my list. If you're brand new to print on demand, I do have a print on demand master beginner course that I sell on Etsy for like 20 bucks, so that anybody who wants it can actually afford it, unlike those $1,000 courses out there. It covers everything you need to know about print on demand. It even comes with some exclusive videos on how to set up an Etsy shop from scratch, including integrating print providers and creating your first products. It goes over creating a logo. It goes over creating your banner. So it really kind of helps anybody who's brand new, who needs to start. And so that's in the description below this video. I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section. YouTube has rolled out new membership features. So if you want to be a member of the channel, you can go ahead and do that. You get special emojis, and other things may roll out in the future here. So if you're a super fan, you can go ahead and join the memberships. Anyways, because you were so patient and you did wait until the end of the video, I do have another 5 bonus niches for you. So without any more waiting, these are your 5 bonus niches, and these are, again, another 5 Christmas niches. So niche number 1, deck the halls and not your family. I thought that was hilarious. Number 2, farm fresh Christmas trees, and that would be sort of that vintage style, farm fresh style design. Number 3, I don't believe in you either, with a picture of Santa. Number 4, Christmas vibes only. And number 5, Christmas movie junkie. And so just lots of fun things that you guys can do to design for these. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you got all your Q4 stuff kind of up and going. And I do hope to see you guys again. That's it for today's video. If you found that useful and would like to see more videos with helpful tips and tricks, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the weekly videos. As always, keep growing and stay creative, and we'll see you next time.